So once you really start taking accountability again and responsibility, this is part 2, by the way, and doing the shadow work, really putting in the work, you are going to be seeing in a completely different perspective. 11 on the timer. You're going to be seeing things in a completely different light. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So right now you're not seeing any like results but you're not putting in the work. Okay. You're kind of wasting your time right now, doing kind of the poor pitiful me thing. I'm sorry. I'm just channeling. I'm sorry. Don't hate the messenger. Okay. But, and you're avoiding 5 of Wands. You're avoiding certain things that have actually happened. And it's time to start respecting differences of opinions. It's time to start respecting differences of, I'm hearing life lived, differences. Hang on real quick. 110 on the timer as I paused it. My son's like screaming back there off of electronics, I tell you. But you got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You're being a little selfish. And you really you need to reflect on, you really do need to do some introspection and shadow work and really reflect on what really happened. I feel like once you do that, you'll see that this was actually more of a mutual thing that happened, that there's like a catalyst after a catalyst, like one person did something and then the other, what is that one? Is it on here? Oh, I thought it would be on here. I thought it was the Justice card. It is the Justice card, but you got the Justice card in reverse, but they're still showing me the Justice card with cause and effect. So, like, one person would make one decision, and then it would cause somebody to react a certain way, and then it just ended up being toxic, but it didn't start out that way. But it's definitely time for a new perspective, is what they're saying. All right, my angels, what else did they need to know? Nope. It's going to be rocky. You might be feeling a little cold shoulder towards me right now and towards a few people. And I mean, I get it. Because it is going to be a little bit of hard work. Sorry, if you hear that in the background, my daughter keeps eating ice from her water bottle and it's driving me nuts. But with that sound, they connected of like giving the cold shoulder, you know, being kind of cold-hearted a little bit, being, oh, yep, and there's the 44. So 44 is definitely important in this reading. Let's see. And then you also got the Page of Pentacles. So you got the 9 of Cups. You got the Page of Pentacles that actually came out first, but I saw the 44. And then the 9 of Cups. So you might actually be the person that had the lack of commitment and not the other person. You might have actually self-sabotaged. Maybe you didn't want to, you were comfortable with the way things were and maybe even being a little greedy when it came to the other person's time. And you got comfortable with the way things were and they were like, I'm not, and like maybe even a little on the lazy side. just a little on the lazy side. So I'm kind of getting like the other person wanted to get out and do things. They wanted to go and they wanted to start. I think they wanted to, what they're showing me is they wanted a lifestyle change, like a little bit of a healthier, more active lifestyle change, but they wanted to include you in it. So, sorry, my cards dumped all over. So like they wanted to start going to the gym or start going on hikes, start doing things like that. And you're like, no, I'm comfortable on the couch. I want to Netflix and chill. I want to binge eat whatever I want to, and just kind of like that. And they're like, well, I'm not okay. And then that kind of started little nitpicky arguments of like, oh, well, what do you think that I'm overweight? You don't find me attractive anymore? And just kind of going down along those lines of, oh, well, you think that I'm lazy and just things like that. So, oh, and did I not tell you you're being cold-hearted? And that's exactly what the King of Cups is. Being cold-hearted. The relationship almost became volatile. Came to the point where you were almost like a little bit of manipulating the situation to get what you wanted. Like, oh, but I love doing this with you and I miss cuddling with you and watching movies and stuff like that. And you never spend time with me anymore. You're so focused on, going to the gym and focused on yourself. You kind of, manipulated the situation and kind of turned it around to make it seem like they were the ones that were being selfish and self-centered, but they really just wanted to take care of themselves. And they wanted to include you. And because you didn't want to do those things, they still went off and did it anyway. And then you kind of felt like they were, again, being selfish, being self-centered. Not prioritizing you. When really they just wanted what was best for both of y'all. And maybe the words came out wrong. That's possible. Maybe communication sucked. And like it didn't really know how to kind of bring it up, because that is a hard thing, especially if it is a masculine talking to a feminine about trying to go to the gym. We do kind of get in our heads about that and like, oh my God, he thinks that I'm fat. Oh my God, he's gonna find this person more attractive now, and just like really, again, self-victimization. So, but Three of Pentacles, yeah, he wanted it to be a teamwork. They wanted it to be a teamwork. They wanted to collaborate with you. They wanted to do it together. But it doesn't seem like that happened. There ended up being a separation and disharmony. Maybe conflicts and fights from what I'm hearing. That card actually might come out. So it's time to like really, really go in and look and be like, maybe he really didn't mean that. Maybe I am a little over emotional. Excuse me. Because of my lack of activity, because of what I'm eating. Maybe I have put on a little weight. Maybe I have gotten lazy. But those are hard things to face. It is really hard. I really am getting... I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm hoping that he'll change his ways. I don't even know if that's the right words. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, you better look at yourself and make a change. So in order for things to kind of change in your life, you possibly could still be connected to this person. I'm seeing that it's almost just like a little separation, like maybe you two are just taking a breather right now, almost like silencing each other, but y'all still have strings attached. I think y'all still have like interconnecting friends, so in like friend groups and situations. So but right now, it is good to take this time apart, take this time away from each other. I didn't even read that card. I just looked to see if it turned over and it did, but I don't know what it is. I want to finish this first. To take this time away and really prioritize and see like what is it,